Hello, welcome back to LawBits. Imagine yourself as a well-prepared traveler venturing daily into the big, wonderful world of the internet. And this is your mission. Find your way through the twists and turns of the web, but much smarter than any cyberpunks creeping around, hiding in wait to take what is rightfully yours. Are you ready? Let's go. Time to learn how to travel safely on the internet, turning every day into a safe and fun adventure. But first, let's talk about what matters. Did you know that retirees are becoming prime targets for online scammers? The truth is, as we embrace technology even more, from smartphones to banking online, we open ourselves to cyber threats. According to reports, people over 60 have faced losses of over 1.7 billion to cybercrimes. That's a big number. That's why staying informed and being cautious is key. Always keep your software up to date. Imagine software updates as reinforcements to your digital security system. They must be maintained to keep the bad guys out. Here's a legal tip. Let's talk about being the boss of your personal data, especially with new privacy laws popping up in many states. Think of these laws as your digital superpowers, allowing you to control your personal information out there. If there's a website or a service holding onto your personal details, you now have the power to say, "Hey, I'd want my information deleted." Now, do you have a legal right to keep your personal data just that? Personal. So if you feel like your information is floating around out there, remember, you've got the power to reel it back in and wipe it clean. Most of us have seen phishing scams. They come to us in sneaky emails or phone calls from fraudsters pretending to be someone they're not. Phishing to get your personal information. You might get an email that looks like it's from your bank, asking for your password, or a phone call from someone saying they're tech support and need to get into your computer because you have a virus. This is when you have to stop right there. These are classic tricks. You see, real banks and genuine tech support won't ever ask you for this private information over email or phone. And let's talk about it. Even if the email sounds and looks to be someone you know, like a family member, friend, or a company you're familiar with, always double-check the email address. Sometimes a friend's email can be hacked and used to send you a phishing email. If there's a link or file in the email, don't click on it right away. First, reach out to the person who supposedly sent it, even with a quick call or text, just to make sure it's really them. Better safe than sorry. Your passwords must be strong and unique, like a code for your safe house. Imagine your password is like the key to your safe place, but on the internet. You wouldn't want it to be something easy for others to guess, right? It's like using your birthday or a simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No way. Instead, let's mix it up. Use a combo of letters, big and small, numbers and symbols. You get to create a unique puzzle that only you know how to solve. This way, your online safe house, meaning your personal information, stays safe and sound. I'm sure you've heard about something called two-factor authentication. Well, if you haven't, you can think of it like this. It's like putting an extra lock on your safe house door, but no one else knows where it is. When you use it, you get a special code on your phone or email after you enter your password. It's like a secret handshake that makes sure it's really you. Sure, it's one more step before you can come in, but it's like having an extra strong shield keeping your online world safe and sound. A bit more effort for a lot of extra safety, totally worth it. So when you find yourself in public, it is time to be super careful when using Wi-Fi. You know, the free internet we get at places like coffee shops or libraries. While it's really convenient to connect there, it is basically a germ-infested jungle gym where internet conmen, also known as hackers, love to hunt. So when you're on these public networks, avoid doing things like checking your bank account or other super private actions. It's just like reading out our debit card number and routing numbers out loud in a crowded place. Let's not share our important information on public Wi-Fi. And here's a professional tip. At this point, you may have already considered using something called a VPN service. It stands for Virtual Private Network and is nothing less than it sounds. Imagine it as your invisible cloak that covers your digital safe house. It keeps what you're doing hidden and safe from prying eyes. Next time you're out and about using public Wi-Fi, don't forget to turn on your VPN and continue your adventure securely. Here is a rule to live by. Regularly back up your digital information. Think of it like making photocopies of your most important maps and treasures. Whether it's photos of your vacation with family, important letters, or a list of your favorite recipes, keeping a backup means you've got a spare copy safe and sound. If something unexpected happens, like your computer decides to take a vacation and doesn't come back, don't worry. You'll have all your precious things stored safely somewhere else. It's like having a secret vault of your belongings buried in your backyard, always there when you need it. Okay, time to gear up for a lesson in spotting online scams. Think of tech support fraud and romance scams as two plays where the scammers are the bad actors. In tech support fraud, they'll call or email acting like they're from a big important tech company. Your computer has a virus and they'll claim. But now, you know, this could just be a script they're reading to trick you into giving access to your computer. Then there's the romance scam. This is a particularly bad one. It starts with a drama where they pretend to be a friend or sweetheart. Especially on social media apps, they might spin stories of faraway travels or sudden emergencies, all to tug at your heartstrings and eventually your wallet. So when a call or message feels like it's part of a too good to be true plot, trust your gut. It's likely a scam. Okay, now it's time to become social media users rather than oversharers. Picture social media like a big, bustling digital town square. It's fun to share bits of your day, your thoughts, or those cute pictures of your garden. But here's a not-so-little secret. Sharing too much, like your full birthday, home address, or vacation plans, is like leaving your front door wide open with a welcome sign for the cyber tricksters. You will become a better storyteller in this digital town. Share the joys and the smiles, but keep the really personal information tucked away safely in your secret vault. And let's wrap up our digital trek with our last tip, which is all about seeking help and understanding your rights in this modern cyber world. First, never hesitate to reach out for assistance. Whether it's a puzzling email, learning new tech skills, or understanding the latest app, there's always someone ready to help. Family, friends, or supportive organizations like the AARP and the Cybercrime Support Network are like your digital security detail. Remember, in this digital landscape, asking for help isn't a sign that you're lost. It's the mark of a wise explorer. Now, just like the real world, the internet has its own rules and laws aimed at protecting you and your personal information. With laws like the GDPR in Europe or the CCPA in California, your digital privacy gets a shield of its own. These laws ensure companies are clear about how they use your data and often give you the power to ask for your information to be deleted. If you ever feel your online rights are being overlooked, or if you're concerned about your personal data, don't hesitate to seek legal advice. Agencies like Consumer Protection or local legal advisors can provide guidance too. So there you have it. 10 golden rules to keep you safe in the digital world. Like gardening, it takes patience and care, but the rewards are well worth it. And hey, if you found this helpful, give that like button a click and subscribe for more videos like this one. Stay safe, and remember, we're all in this together. See you soon. Take care.